Boom! Jason J. Boom Leagard here. It is the Friday video, folks, and I'm calling this one, Grow What God Gave Us. And this video today is inspired by Danny Johnson's Spiritual Equipping radio show that I listened to last night for the first time on a recommendation from my Siski in the Boom, Trinidad Thacker. And so first off, gratitude to you, Siski, for making sure I was on that call live, because this was a game changer from God. I'm going to bring it tonight. It's going to be on a different level. Why am I calling it a game changer from God? And why did I call this Grow What God Gave Us? And I'm going to talk about growing what God gave us in two very specific ways. Finances and our abilities, our inner gifts. Probably the easier one to talk about is, of course, finances. We're always thinking about our finances, whether great, whether bad, or somewhere in between. Okay, it is a fact of our lives that we need money in order to provide an exchange of services, an exchange of value. That is what is involved. Okay, and I tell you what, listening to Danny Johnson's broadcast last night, that Spiritual Equipping broadcast, which, first of all, what a great title for that, because when you are spiritually equipped and you got it in here, you are on fire like you have never felt before, and it gets intense and it gets crazy like I've been feeling today. I barely slept last night. So anyways, she was using biblical principles to talk about the aspect of what we do with the blessings we are given. And she was mainly talking about finances, using different biblical concepts. I want to touch on that, but I also took it to heart as far as, because she used this phrase. She said, it's our responsibility, it's our privilege to grow what God gives us. Okay? So first off, with finances. As you know, with my videos and with this journey I'm on, I'm always about authenticity and trying to be as real as I possibly can. As a result of listening to that broadcast last night, I was so fired up, and I realized how much money I have literally been tossing away on the comfort items. And it could be just, it's the run to the gas station at work. It's it could be that Redbox rental that you could have just not watched that movie. You could have just done something else. It's all these little, like the little creature comforts, okay? And they siphon away your finances, and they siphon away your spirit, and you're not even aware of it. I wasn't until I heard that message last night. And what's crazy is that the message she was providing, I have heard those teachings multiple times in my life. And I understood them, and I know the power. I knew the power behind them, but I was not applying them. Okay, and for whatever reason, and maybe you've had this experience too. You hear that same message 27,000 times, and on the 27,000th and one, it hits. It clicks here. It clicks here. It gets in deep, and that's what happened last night. And I said, you know what? This is stupid. I've been blessed with a certain amount of wealth, and I am squandering it. I am wasting it because I'm not investing back into myself. So what did I do? Today after work, I immediately drove straight to my bank, and I opened up my abundance savings account, as I called it. The guy asked me, what do you want a nickname for the account? And I said, call it my abundance account, just like my abundance fedora. All right, and he gave me a weird look, and I'm like, I had a grin ear to ear, and I was literally twitching in my seat because I was so excited to start that account, because that was going to become a magnet for more wealth. And when more wealth comes my way, I'm able to share more wealth. I'm able to provide, that tool of money for charities. I'm able to help in my community. I'm able to help fellow entrepreneurs build their business to go for their dream. Okay, so I did that today, and I am on fire to shoot this video tonight, to have it to have this thing out there with this experience. So there's that aspect of growing what God gave us, and it doesn't matter how much it is when it comes to the money. That was the thing I finally realized, because the deposit to start the account was very minimal, but it's the act of planting the seed, the first seed. Okay, and now it begins. And I have such a sense of contentment. I slept like I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight, because I've planted seeds. Finally, 41 years old, I'm planting seeds. Time to get in the garden, folks. It's time to dig into the soil and put something in it that's going to reap the harvest for your dreams, for your life, for the purpose you have. Now, speaking of purpose, that's the second part of this video about growing what God gave us. And that is, we've all been given certain abilities. We've all been given certain talents, certain purpose. Maybe we haven't found it yet, but it's within there. And if we squander that wealth, just like we squander our money, if we squander our purpose, our talents, our inner gifts and abilities by not pursuing it, by not finding a way to make things happen, by not pushing forward in times of stress, in times of discomfort, in times of frustration, if we're not doing that, then we're also squandering our wealth. The wealth of our purpose, the wealth of our talent, the wealth of what we were meant to do. Like, I'm meant to shoot videos like this. I've come to terms with that on a whole new level, even just last night. I thought I was already on track. I'm on track even faster now, as you can maybe tell. So that's the second part. We've got to grow that gift within, because that provides a wealth that can just stretch, and it can encompass the whole world, the whole universe, because we're providing a value of our true self, of our true purpose, and it's riches upon riches upon riches, because we're being true to the cause. We're being true to our purpose. We're being true to our spirit. And then people, that they gain the wealth from that experience, from whatever it is that you feel that purpose is, whatever you feel that gift is, whatever that wealth within that you have not invested in the world. Take that wealth within, and you have to go plant seeds in the world. You got to shoot videos like this. You've got to write that book you want to do. You've got to create that product. You've got to create that service, whatever it is. Okay? And so I mean, what more can I say but that I'm utterly, supremely jacked up with a sense of abundance, with a sense of gratitude, with a sense of just going to crush every single goal that I have going forward. And in 2013 is just the beginning, because I absolutely refuse, and I know you do too. I know you can feel this. I refuse to squander the gifts and to squander the wealth that God has given me. And I'm making the stand tonight, shooting this video, that I'm going to keep doing everything that I can to enhance that wealth, to enhance that gift of what I can provide to the world, what I can provide to others in need, what I can provide to that entrepreneur like me that's just starting out and needs that push. He or she needs that help. I want to be in that position to provide that wealth, to provide that value, to provide that gift of guidance, of gratitude, of energy, of boom, let's say. All right? I'm telling you what, it's Friday night. I hope you gained a lot of value from this video. So take that to heart. You want to start growing your finances, start out wherever you are. It could even just be put your loose change in a change jar. Start there. That can make the shift. And then also too, when it comes to your personal gifts, your personal talents, start investing in that as well. Start investing time to find out what you're really good at and what you really truly enjoy that can provide a value to the world, and start investing in that. Don't squander the gift. Don't squander your wealth. Take control of it. Make a stand, because if more and more of us take this kind of stand and we're reinvesting in our own process, we're reinvesting in our own wealth, we are going to change the face of the planet. It is going to change the world, and we are going to get back on track as a country. We're going to get back on track as a world nation. Okay? So with that, this is Jason J. Boom Leaguard. Go find your own abundance fedora. I want you to go just Claim it, crush it. Remember, gratitude is the attitude that gives our dreams altitude, so you better start flying. And I tell you what, I'm going to have my Superman cape on. I'm going to be right there next to you up in the clouds. So let's get rocking, let's get rolling. It's the weekend. I love every one of you. Nothing but untold blessings and unending blessings of gratitude to every single one of you out there. So with that, I'm going to see you Monday. Boom.